Take a deep breath because we are in for a massive weekend set against the breathtaking backdrop of Table Mountain. The Cape Town Sevens series returns to DHL Stadium this weekend with 12 elite men's and women's teams battling for glory. Expecting obviously some thrilling rugby, vibrant entertainment. Some of the best of the biz are going to be on that field and some unforgettable moments and hopefully rugby. Selvyn David's Blitzbok player now joins us in studio to chat about the weekend's action, what we have seen already and how we're feeling about the year. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, very excited for this weekend and everything that lies ahead of us. It's going to be a tough one this weekend. But yeah, I think the boys are ready.
You were ready last week, I think, and it's got to be so frustrating when you come so close. Just for those who don't understand, and maybe this is the ultimate nuance between rugby and sevens. When we talk about possession being kind of a key element, how unforgiving this game is, how quickly can a game get out of your hands? Talk us through Dubai. What went wrong in your mind?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of individual mistakes. As we all know, we can't play rugby without the ball. And I think we had like 30% ball possession every game. So if you can't get the ball in hand and keep the ball, you can't take control of the ball or of the game. So for us, just to get the ball and keep ball in hand and do our thing.
Just give the lads the chance. Give yourself the chance. And it's amazing how quickly, well, I suppose every player is kind of a playmaker in that side. Does it feel like a shift in the system? And I could hear a coach talking through you there. We can't score points without the ball. I get that, but it does kind of feel like a maturation of where we've been. I know a couple of challenging years going through the Olympics was a big thing, and I think a massive badge of honor there. But does it feel like this is a new era, or are we returning to the golden days? How do you feel about where the form is right now?
Yeah, I think it's a new era.
I love that.
We had a lot of changes in the system. We have some new guys in the system, new management. But yeah, we need to get back to the golden era, as you said. Yeah.
What is that? Because as a player, you need the freedom to be able to express yourself. But how do you take the best players through their pathway? And every one of you has probably been the best individual player in your lane for most of your career. How do you blend that into a system? How do you guys get that right? When do you know that it's working? Because you must feel it. There must be kind of magic in the water.
Usually, when we like enjoying it, you can see on the guys' faces that they're enjoying it. That's when we're most successful. And I think we had a bit of, if I can say it, a setback when it comes to that. It feels like we go into a tournament and we're not confident enough. So if you're not going into a tournament confident, it's going to be tough.
That's the first battle you got to fight before you've even started the battle. Yeah, for sure, I get that.
Definitely. And then we get a lot of freedom. We get a big box, and in that big box is the smaller box. So you must get out of your small box, but stay in the big box.
Within that
which
structure.
Is the system, yeah.
It must be. Once you unlock the potential of that, when you get to see the players around you, especially the youngsters that are coming through at the moment, that's got to be a magical feeling. To be able to do that, knowing what it feels like from your own perspective to walk out in front of a full Cape Town stadium. What do you prepare the younger players for? How do you prepare the guys that are experiencing this for the first time for that feeling, dude, when you walk in and you hear that local crowd give it stick?
Yeah, there's always expectations when you play at home. But for us, just to keep the youngsters calm. But sometimes they say they calm, but you can see it in their face, and you don't want to force them. So just to make them feel comfortable and just let them know that we have their backs, even though everyone is going to make mistakes, so just go out there and enjoy yourself.
Well, it's almost the nature of sevens. It's almost more how you can deal with the mistakes or the things, the curveballs when they come, because it is going to happen. It's just too unforgiving in that space. That being said, when we talk about expectations, so much of that is on your shoulders, and you get to a certain, I suppose, elite level within this team where when things are falling apart, everyone's just like, okay, no, it's fine. He'll just break. It's fine. He's going to do it now. What do you say to yourself ahead of weekends like this? Because there is the team, but you've also got an individual role to play.
It was tough in the past. We've won Dubai the past 5 years, so winning Dubai and coming to Cape Town, there's a lot of expectations. This year it's a bit different because we didn't do as great as we wanted in Dubai. So I think the expectations is a bit lower, so we can go into the games a bit more comfortable. And as they say, sometimes it's good to be the underdog. So I just think we need to go out there and prove ourselves.
Yeah, man. There are other teams in our pool going, what? Underdog what? What do you mean, man? I don't know. No, we'll talk it up. We'll talk it up. He's in your head right now. I love the fact that we have an opportunity to get there and see some of the best, the champagne rugby that we absolutely love. And, of course, you have the opportunity to win yourself one of 5 sets of double tickets. We are doing our part. All you've got to do is head over to our Expresso social media pages and let us know who is your favorite Blitzbok player. We won't be judgy. We might ask Selvyn to have a look at your entries, and he will be very judgy. The competition closes at 12 o'clock today. We're going to get a lot of entries for this one, so jump on it. You can find T's and C's at expressoshow.com. He's not going anywhere. We'll get a little bit more nuanced about that group and what they're expecting out of the tournament in just a moment.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, your beauties. Yes, the whole world is in Cape Town right now for the Cape Town leg of the HSBC Sevens series. Officially, I think this should be the official start of the Sevens series. I'm just saying, but it's officially the start of summer, and I think the whole world understands this. Selvyn Davids, I'm sorry that we have you here the eve of a tournament like this, because your head must be just going crazy because it's so big, but it's still so small in terms of it just being you on that field and you've got to deliver. When we come out of a Dubai weekend experience like that, 6th place finish, obviously not ticking the boxes that you want to tick, does that help or hurt the team? In your experience with these players, do you come out with that fire burning? Is there less confidence? How are you feeling?
I won't say it's better to do not so good in Dubai, but I think sometimes you can get complacent. So it helps us a bit in a way if you do good the previous tournament, just to get that focus back up, just to get back to zero and just to do what the coaches ask of you.
Just a reset, man. Just a pa-pa. Maybe early in the season, that's not such a bad thing. What surprised you, Mr. Darisa, out of the desert? Because a couple of teams shone. Obviously, we were bitterly disappointed, but some interesting teams to track. Who surprised you the most?
Look, I'm going to first start by saying that I don't like seeing the Blitzboks losing, but maybe this is a sign that when they've been doing so well in Dubai, they didn't do well last week. That means that they'll do well in Cape Town. Because whenever we win in Dubai, there's an expectation of winning.
Everyone's now touching their tables,
and we're like,
turning their
okay,
hats
cool.
around.
So maybe this is the turnaround we needed. We needed that bit of disappointment to add that, that fire.
For sure.
For this weekend to come, for us to take Cape Town. And I think Cape Town's been wanting it so badly. But if there's one team, actually 2 teams, it's the team that won last year, Argentina. They love, Cape Town loves them. They broke the pool as well at the end of the tournament. Like, come on, who does that? And then Spain. They're now sitting second after the first tournament. Like, who would have thought that Spain would be a team that's going all the way at the moment and causing major upsets?
Like, they love their rugby, dude, and there are a lot of synchronicity. I've spent a little bit of time in Spain, and there's a similar energy and feel. I think they would love the freedom of this version of rugby. Mentioned Argentina. I could feel the body tense up just a little bit. You've obviously got to think a lot about these teams, but also kind of not. How do you put that in its place? Because everyone says you take each game as it comes, and you've got to think of yourself. But you are playing against another team who is showing some form at the moment. So how do you chat about how to counter? Do you get into situations that might come up? How do you guys deal with it? Or is it really the cliche of, well, we can only look after ourselves?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. We know Argentina and Ireland is a quality outfits. They have quality players, physical. They're big, they quick.
They like the physicality as well. They enjoy it.
But I think the the most important thing is we need to focus on ourselves. We need to focus on our roles and responsibilities. And for us going into the game, just doing or playing to the best of our abilities, I think that will make us successful at the end of the day.
And it does. I love the fact that we reach this level with these guys, that the magic is a responsibility now.
Yeah.
We want those X-factor moments as a responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they get that. And it's awesome to hear you put it in that way, because it does start with that responsibility. And we have a responsibility
do.
as fans
Yeah.
to break a world record. What's going on, man?
Yes,
Are we going to do this?
Yeah. Before I get to that, I just need to let everyone know that the Blitzbok needs to win 2 games, because there's no margin
can't
for
lose
error.
in the group.
You
Is that-
cannot lose in the group.
That
There's
being
only
said, is that freaking you guys out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Clearly,
and we haven't had a good home run with Ireland in Cape Town. So I'm hoping, it's going to be different this time around. But let's dive into the world record. It's going to be magnificent. We saw what happened with the homecoming match with the Springboks and the All Blacks. What is it? No DNA, just RSA.
Yeah.
And there was the Amapiano dance. We've had the Street Stylers Entertainers or Street Stylers Entertainment on the show before. They were absolutely amazing when they did that at DHL Stadium. And now we're going to attempt a world record. So they've had about 10
even
workshops.
bigger.
Yeah, even bigger. They've had about 10 workshops. Luckily, this man on my right over here, he got away with it. He was in a sling, so he didn't have to do the dance.
You do
so
what you gotta do,
we
bro.
called out the likes of Zane Davids and Shakes for their dance moves, but they're wanting everyone to stand up on Sunday, everyone to do it, and they've gotten every person in this country hyped up for this. I cannot wait, because I'm also trying to do it.
Can we do it at home and just record ourselves?
You
and
can do
add
that.
it to the mix.
You're going to do that.
I doubt
I'll
I'll
be
have
there.
a choice, man.
So I don't know about
I doubt
you.
I'll have a choice. I absolutely love it. And the fact that we're giving tickets away, and we will give you those details in just a moment. But we just want to say, dude, enjoy yourself. I know there is a lot of expectation, and it seems to have gotten worse over recent years, that you guys, especially in the rugby lane, kind of have to solve all of our problems every time you go out in the field. We're okay, brother. You just go and enjoy yourself. Have an awesome weekend. Just win. Please, just win. We need the Cape Town win. Now, we just need to see the boys deliver like they do every weekend, and we need to be there. And we'll help you get there. We've got 5 sets of double tickets to give away. What you're going to do is head over to our socials. I know it's like picking your favorite child, but we all have a favorite child, so pick your favorite Blitzbok player. Let us know why as well, and better make it a good answer, because we're going to get a lot of entries for this one. You can find all of the T's and C's at expressoshow.com. Entries close at 12 midday today. My brother, good luck. Stay safe.
Thank you. Will do.